I know you can't. You won't leave me alone about it. Well, you have to wait. Told you the brassicas have to go in first. Lumpy. Ooh, look at all the water. Water. Sand pile. So we were gathering sand into milk jugs, or actually they're water jugs, but also gathering sand for this little project here. We're trying to find enough things to use to weight down our poly for our low tunnel. So this was corn. We like to feed our area deer in the wintertime. And so I had a couple of bags that were kind of dirty. Most of the time I give these to my friend Stephanie so that she can make cute tote bags with them, which I would show you mine, but it's kind of full of fabric right now. So I divided it into 4 pieces, and I'm making 4 sandbags out of each of the 3 bags I had. Between that and the jugs, we're hoping we'll have enough to weigh them down. The hardest part so far has been sewing this top piece because the sand is weighing it down so much I cannot make a straight line. I'm not a very good straight line sewer anyway. So if you look, you can see it's not very straight, but especially at the very beginning because it wants to pull it off due to all the weight that's down here. This is, I don't know exactly what this weighs, but the sand was damp from our sand pile. It's coming. Almost got it. Look at my peanut. She's been such a bully. We had to put her down here. She is not happy at all. But there's not really a whole lot we can do about that. We were worried she might actually injure one of the little girls so bad that they didn't make it. So, we are getting to the point where we're getting ready to plant over here. See, these are all of our nifty little sand containers now. We could use a few more, but that's what we had. They have sand in them to weigh down the plastic that we're getting ready to stick over the low tunnel that we built. So we're gonna be putting one of the cattle panels up that will eventually be a tomato trellis to plant some peas on. The tomato trellis will go, this is just space for one panel, but it will actually go quite a bit further down. And then we will have cattle panels over here and over here so that you can just walk down the middle of the tomatoes. Should be really nice. Chicken things. Bark, bark, bark. Look at you, Bina. You look all cozy in there. Are you cozy? She says, I don't want to talk to you right now. I'm angry at you. Thank you, Phoenix. It's kind of hard to imagine what this garden's going to look like this summer. Right this second. But behind this brassica row, I will have archways made out of cattle panel. On those I'm going to grow some cucumbers, some pole beans, maybe some small melons. I have several different kinds. And then of course my tomatoes are going to go through here, and I'm hoping to put a bunch of flowers on the outside of the tomato row right through here. And then from the brassicas down to about where Gabriel is, all the other things. So I have a section for bush beans, potatoes, greens, roots, and some melons. I think I have a space for winter squash. I'm not sure we're going to use it because, to be honest, we're going to be putting pumpkins down by the cabin this year because they take up so much space, and we're hoping to grow quite a few and maybe even sell some this year. So I may put my winter squash down there as well, you know, like my candy roasters and my dumplings and things like that, the sweeter squashes. I don't know yet, I haven't decided. But I know my husband, which I didn't plan on growing any corn this year, we've decided we can buy it at the farmer's market. It takes up a lot of space. It's hard to keep the pests off of. So we're gonna try just buying from local farmers. And then I wasn't gonna grow any more sweet potatoes this year, but my husband is so excited about how well they did last year. He says, we're gonna grow a great big patch of them. Now, mind you, we still have a lot of sweet potatoes left from last year, but that's okay. Look at them. How pathetic is that? In my little mini greenhouse. So we went ahead and I brought the brassicas out here. They were just taking up so much space. I still need to get them planted because I still would like to have these trays. I brought some of these herbs and flowers out as well. Thought maybe they might do a little better out here.
I didn't do much.
If I want to plant an acre of peas. Peas are actually quite a bit of work to prepare. They're good and tasty for a few, but
Uh-oh.
did you drop it in? Okay. Your hands in the dirt. Here's that project. These have leaves on them. I did not mean for that to happen. And I decided to try pre-sprouting my ground cherries, and oh my goodness, I don't know what I'm gonna do. So this is definitely a project I have to do today. But right now we're gonna go try to finish up getting the brassicas in. You can see the root systems are still really good on these. And when you get them in the ground here, there's a lot of good leaf mulch on here. Be pretty nutrient dense for the plants. I think we need that. So we get these all in here. I'm trying to plant these a foot apart. The spacing on kale is, this is tatsoi, but the spacing on kale is 12 inches to 18 inches, and I like to kind of squeeze them a little close together so that it's a little more intense, I guess is the best. Getting them all lined up. Are you gonna get them all in, Gabriel? You hope so.
You just further with these ones, further. Tip it over. I don't touch the plant. I'm getting the dirt. Alright, tip it over like that. Wiggle it a little bit so it comes loose. Let it tap it, shake it, and you got to be real careful. And I'm not getting the plant. Alright, now stick down. Hold it, just loosen it up. Set it down there. Might be too deep. Set it down. Bring the dirt in a little bit. That's okay.
It's all right. If our rows aren't perfectly straight, it's not the end of the world.
That's good. Pull it up. Good.
Luckily, there aren't too many rocks here.
Yeah, we've been pulling them out.
Alright. So you don't smash your plant.
We'll probably have a lot of dirt fall out because I just repotted those just 2 days ago, so they won't have as much of a root system in there.
Alright, flip it over. Get your plant out.
Good job.
Stick it in here.
It's okay. It's because it has no root system yet.
Your mom just repotted it, so
yeah.
we're just going to be real careful and super support them up here like this.
I was afraid I was going to break it.
Well, if you do, sometimes
If you
that's
do,
what
I have a
happens.
whole bunch more. It's okay.
It will happen. Sometimes they will get tore up.
Your dad was going to use it to kneel on so he didn't get his knees dirty.
Yeah, and I'm not. So you do what you want to with it, but unless your mom's got another use for it.
Nope. You can use it. You're building a box for it? Where are you putting it? You don't even know where you're putting the box for it, but you're building a box for it. Well, you know if you put it outside, it's not a good idea, so... Okay. Bean goat! No, don't come by the fence. That's what I get for talking to you, huh? I don't want you to get shocked again. You gonna put the chickens in their place? She's trying to get a goatee. They are in the ground. Yay! So I bought 2 pieces of 25 feet and we overlapped it to make it work. Not what we planned. A medium tunnel, because this one's the low tunnel and that's not a high tunnel, so it's a medium tunnel. Yeah. Okay. It is undercover. Just in time. There goes the sun. Yep. We're going to cover up this little mini low tunnel. And that's it. We're all covered up. Toasty.